Thanks for joining me today on this video. My name is Viri from Server 360. Today I am selling my keep, which is a level 42. I've recently acquired a different keep within my alliance that allows me to be the rally leader and basically lead our group to successful battlefields and SVSs. But I really do need someone to buy this keep and join our family so we can continue to do well in battlefields. Let's jump right into all the details, and I will try to do my best to stay on each bullet point that is in the listing that you see above. The keep is a level 42. I have 20.1 billion power. The details of it: construction is at 209 million. The tech power is at 265. We're going to jump into fame. And fame, we are third on the charts at 3,100 and whatever. Ideal land, we're at level 4. As far as the rankings go, this account is the top on this server with 3,390 prosperity points. While I'm in here, I'll quickly go through what the buildings look like. We have a level 2, a level 3, a level 2, level 6, level 2, level 4, level 7, level 4, level 2, 2, 2, 5, 7, and a 3. So quite a bit has been done in the ideal land. You're top of the charts for this server. Even my new account is nowhere near this. So I'm a bit envious whoever gets this. Walls are at level 41. Military Academy 7. Victory column at level 7. War Hall at 39. Rally Spot at 42. And for those who don't know about Rally Spot, that's really what you want because you get a much larger march size with that. As far as troop details, we have 1.2 billion troops. Going down the layers, there's only one T-15, which is ground. And the rest are 14s on down. Majority of them are at 10 million and above, except for a couple of the horses, I believe. There's a 13 at 5 mil, but you have archers at 15, catapults at 15. As you can see, the layers are pretty good. Just a couple fill-ins with the cavalry. And then down to the T1s, which are 400 million. This has never been a T1 trap keep. This has always been a very offensive and defensive keep from the beginning. So we have all the right goodies inside to make your siege work for you. Okay, let's go to the Civ Treasure. All of these are level 7. And over halfway to level 8. I'll show you that in just a moment. These go fairly even across the board as you're getting your rewards. So close to a level 8. 3 to 4 more weeks with someone who plays like me will have that. Art treasures. Currently we're at a level 4 on these. Again, 75% of the way to a level 5. This is critical. I've been trying to work on this. It's really slow going. I've been choosing within the option boxes that I get for the packages, I've been choosing to max out another area, which I'll show you in a few moments, but this is really important to get that Art Treasure 5. We'll go to Seals. I have all of these spiritual beasts. They're all at level 10s, and they're all a minimum. I think all of them are at least 48, a majority of them at 51 or 52, as you can see here. Okay, there's one at 46, 51, 51, 51, 51. So what's important are the red stars down at the bottom. But this is a very heavy siege keep, so your defenses will be quite strong. All right, generals. We have a total of 15 10-star generals. And I'm going to go right to, well, we'll stay in the main list here. As you can see, all your Senate is up at the top. We've got 3, 4 10-star gens, a 4-star. You know, all these guys are really good and do you a lot of good inside the Senate. And then we go on to the duty generals. Lots of good ones there. They may not be the most recent ones, but for me it was better to keep the old ones who I had a lot of pieces of rather than try to buy and get all the newer ones, which I do have a few new ones that haven't been put into place yet. And then we get on to your battlefield generals. So your Leo, he's coupled with Edward Teach, and you can see all the silver stars on this guy for his gear. The majority of them are in the high 20s as far as your refines go. Each general that I have maxed or close to max is like this. Let me get back out and go to, here's your PvP range. So lots of stars there. And for any newcomers that are trying to upgrade or get to a different keep that has lots of power, these silver stars, it takes a lot to get civilization equipment. Normally the right side is the conquest and the left side is the supremacy. That's the most expensive, is the supremacy, but they're both expensive. And in order to put stars on them, you have to have pieces or full pieces or duplicates of the same type of gear. So if you look at the number of red stars, or excuse me, silver stars, it tells you how much has been spent on this account. Dougles is fully awakened with the skin. Elise is fully awakened with the skin. And let me just show you what that means. There's the skin. You get these additional buffs when you have the skin. Elise, lots of silver stars. Again, we have the skin, so she gets these additional buffs. Napoleon, he's also awakened and has the skin. Lots of silver stars. And then Pallas. Normally Siege is the last one most people work on when they're trying to build up, because it's really expensive trying to get the others first, but nonetheless she's on her way. And all my PvP generals are level 45. We did acquire Freya recently, and she's a beast when it comes to defending a family member. So she is actually set as another preset. Let me show you the presets of who I do have currently. So we have range, and we have them coupled with Louis the Ninth, Elise with Sweyn, Napoleon with Andre, which is a perfect match. Pallas with Zuka. Now you could put someone else in here as well. And then Freya with Suchet. Suchet I haven't really built yet, but he's a good couple with her. And then of course we have a couple of presets that are just for monster killing, etc., etc. Speaking of which, when you get to monster killing, let's go to that. You have 6 Babers, which I use on every single march I do when I'm boss killing, and you have 4 Nathaniels if you want to save the stamina. Okay, champions. I'm excited to say that all of my champions are level 20. I do not have the last one that came out recently after I acquired my new account, so someone will have to build that. But rest assured, you've got some firepower here with all of these at level 20. You are the 3rd ranked monarch on the server, 20 billion. You see my main keep is at the top. That's the one I play. We hope that whoever purchased this account stays with us, because we do have the most powerful team. Maybe not the most power in the alliance, but I'll go into that in a moment. I think we went through the subs already. Let's go through the subgens again real quick. So we start with Narses on the right side here. 1 star, we got a 3-star Baldwin, 5-star Hojo, 5-star Baldwin, a 4-star Mark Anthony, 2-star Jan. I'd love to have more of Jan, but he's tough to get. Gilgamesh, same way, he's a 2-star. Zizka, if you can get this guy to 5-star, more power to you. You're going to just rule on defense and offense. Cnut, he's just kind of stuck in there for right now. I didn't really have a good another gen there to put in yet. And then of course Nordic, he's another good one if you can get him to 5 stars. Let's go on to dragons. So you have all 4 of these here. They're all level 15s. Okay. Talents maxed out on, of course, the red. This one I haven't even approached the talents, but he is a level 15. Purple's almost there. You need to get that left side up. And then the pink dragon, which is a ground or horse march. He's gotten up there quite a bit too. So go to the cliff. I only have the 2 first dragons here. It's been difficult in 360. I took a break away from the game for a while, and so it's really hard, at least before, to get red wings and things like that. But nonetheless, being in this alliance, we will help you get those, so you can get the black and other dragons there. But nonetheless, both of these are at level 15, and the talents are close to being maxed, as you can tell. We're going to go to the castles. I have, I think, 10 or 11 cake castles or event castles, which are typically about $2,000 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10. Looks like 10 castles. I think the first one, maybe the first one was, no, that was just a standard. As far as the miracle on your dragon, you have the extra buffed for the 3 flying gold dragons. And then you also have the sacred, which I typically put on when I'm running bosses. Let's go to buffs real quick. Buffs are pretty good on this account. We do a lot of port swapping, so when we port swap, I like to take the defense side of things. That's not the right report. Let's see. Okay, I think here's one. So everything above 2,000, if you take a peek at that siege, 3,200, almost 3,300, 28 and 26, defense and HP, and then of course the debuffs are pretty darn high. So if you're a real PvPer, you're gonna want this account. If you're not used to an account like having this kind of power, you're gonna want this account. It's really good at taking defense and going over to another server during SVS and not worrying about being hit or rallied because they're gonna lose. Let's go to items. Items real quick. So if you're playing this game and are looking at buying a keep like this, you should know what these items are. I'm just going to slowly scroll through without describing everything. Lots of material there. So when you do get the new dragons, you'll be able to level them up fairly quickly. Lots of excellent dragon coins. Again, those are important. Help you with really fast tracking those dragon level ups. Okay, let's go into Wheel of Fortune. We have 2 million points there that we can do. This may or may not be done by the time someone buys the account, but nonetheless it'll be there in rewards or open for you. Gems, you can see at the top I have 26 million open gems. There wasn't too many inside unopened ones. I've gotten in the habit of just opening everything up. So you've got 26 million gems to work with. As far as resources go, nobody in their right mind would open food, but you have a little bit of food in there. A little bit of lumber, 5 billion plus 5 billion open, another 5 with 8 billion, and 8 billion plus 11 billion. So you've got anywhere from 12 to 20 billion in resources right off when you get the account. As far as BOC, so you'd be coming to this alliance, which is called lag. It's perfect for Evony, perfect for Evony because we have too much lag. But our name is Ladies and Gentlemen, or Ladies and Gent. We're 150 billion power. The ranking is we're in second. We used to be part of BAD, or used to be HNP, quite a few of us, but things just didn't work out there. And we basically started a new alliance with an old alliance from the beginning, so we didn't have to miss battlefields. We have to grow it a little bit, but with being 1 week of BOC, I can successfully and happily say we are ranked in majors right off after the first round. And Evony with their damn pop-ups. There we go. So our alliance ranking is at the top here. After one round, we're ranked 79th in Major League. And I'll scroll down so you can see that. Right there. Season ranking, it doesn't come out until I think after the second BOC, but you can see that we are ranked 79th. This account has been played in the first BOC and BOG just as a reinforcing keep, so it's not going to be ranked. It's not, no one can really play it other than me with my other account at the same time, and it's a little difficult to do. So we're looking for somebody to fill the shoes fairly quickly. What else? Let's see. We can go back into rankings. I don't know if we went through all of this. General rankings, you are at the top. You have the top 1, 3, and 4 generals out of the server, and then you come down here to 11. You're Napoleon. And we will go, I think the next one would be Pallas, if I can find her. We've had a lot of people upgrading generals lately, so she might have really gone down the list. All right there, number 75. We have a Baldwin, I think is a little bit ahead of her or behind her. I didn't see, but nonetheless, yeah, you have the top generals in the server. Viri, of course, number 2 is me, my other account, and soon I will be raising all of mine up to the top 5 or 10 as well. So we'd love to have you in this alliance because we have the top keeps there, and we're going to do extremely well in battlefields. As far as BOG, we had our first session yesterday, which would have been Wednesday. And our season ranking, let's see, round ranking. It doesn't show on this one. I think we're ranked 140 something. I'm not sure why it doesn't show on this one, but on my other account it did. Oh, season ranking. Maybe this will go down further. I think we're 140. Maybe not, maybe 170 something. I could be wrong. I think on my other account in this, we were actually ranked, but it doesn't show. I thought it showed on the round ranking, but apparently it doesn't. Nonetheless, it's a great account that I think someone's going to want to be a part of, and you'd be a great asset if you have any type of PvP skills that you want to bring with you. Okay, that about does it. If you have any questions, DM me, please, in Discord, or just send an open message in the chat, and I'll try to respond as soon as possible. I appreciate you watching, and if you have interest, let me know. Thanks.